Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Back with another video for you guys. Today we're working on a 2009 Volkswagen Routan SEL 4.0 liter V6. Getting ready to change the EGR valve. That's what we're getting the code for. So if you're getting the EGR code, then go ahead and change it out. Hopefully everything goes smooth for you on the change out. So let's get off into the vehicle and the video. Excuse me. All right. So this is the EGR valve here. Okay, you have a connector here, and you're gonna have to pop this over. And if it doesn't work, get you a screwdriver or something and help assist it over. That's the side, this way. Sometimes they don't go like you want them to. There we go, got it to go over. And you're gonna move your connector. You got two 10 millimeters down here. You're not gonna be able to see them, but you got one here. Hopefully you can see, maybe not. And then there's one on the other side. And yeah, they're right next to each other. So that's what it takes to do this. So you're gonna need a 3/8 ratchet, a 10 millimeter, and a 8 millimeter to remove your hose up here, as far as your breather for your EGR valve. So let's get to it. All right, so I already broke some of these free down in the bottom. So let's go ahead and proceed on removing those. And let's disconnect this guy up here. We can push it in now and pull it out. Make sure our lock is all the way back. Try to get it to push for me. And if not, I'm gonna have to assist it some. And let's push it a little bit with the screwdriver. Get it to come out for me. There we go. Been on there for a while. I put some WD-40 on there to help me out. All right, so this is where the 10 millimeters come in. All the way down here in the back, you got one. Be careful, use a 6-point socket so you do not strip these bolts because they're hard to get to, and it's right on the side of the engine. So make sure your bolts don't get stripped. And just be careful bringing it out. All right, just check your edges. See, this one's kind of rounded on the edge a little bit. Whoever was in here before messing with this, either they decided not to proceed or whatever. So we're gonna be careful putting that back in. I'm gonna try to match it up with another one from my Save the Bolt kit. Okay, so we got one off. Flip this around. And after you break them free, be careful over here. This is very hot. If your vehicle is warm, you want to do this on a warm engine. If you do it on a cold engine, it's a possibility these will break off. And I would use a little bit of anti-seize, something like that in here. All right, so we're about backed out. Take it off and let's work it on out. I'm using the tip of my finger while I'm backing it out, and you might need a magnet or so. Make sure you don't drop it. So these are the same size. This one's not rounded, but this one is a little bit. So I'm trying to find something of that size. So now that this is free, we got it free, I'm gonna come up here with our 8 millimeter, and I'm just gonna do the removal for this, and you can follow this process in reverse. What you got up here, 2 8s. And proceed on getting those out. All right, so we got that pretty loose. See if I can spin them out by hand yet. Nope, not quite. So let me get an extension to help me twist. Use like a 2-inch extension to help me twist this out. It should be loose enough to use this. And they are. Alright, that one's almost out. Let's just go ahead and remove this because we have to anyway. This hole's here. Get it out of our way. And you're gonna have to transfer this pipe over to the new EGR valve. Okay, got one screw out. And just keep going, but be careful. Okay, I think I'm about there. There we are. All right. So now that we got that loose, let's wiggle it on up and out. All right. So now that we got it out, you might want to hit this with some parts cleaner, some PB Blaster or something to break them free. I already hit mine. This one's still a little warm, so I'm gonna sit it here for now and break these guys free. Hopefully they come out without any issues. And this one's on an angle, which kind of sucks, so I'm gonna try to use a regular ratchet. So let's see what we get. Oops, wrong way. Okay, so these are coming out pretty easy. I might be able to use a swivel. And let's see what the height is. It might be going just straight socket. Let's see if that'll work. Nope, we got a bend here. So we're not gonna be able to get that in there. So let's go with an 8mm ratchet. And we're going loose. And if we can't get it, we'll be going regular 8. So, see where I'm at. This is the process to remove it. And you're gonna transfer these. Sometimes they're real stiff and tight to come out, but you're gonna probably have to use a regular 8mm, not a ratcheting wrench, or you're gonna have to use the crescent inside. But need to break this free. But this is the removal of the EGR valve on this specific make and model. Hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe. Always remember, rust is the enemy on these things, which causes us to work so hard. Definitely transfer and match up your parts. Okay, so we have our new EGR valve here. And you definitely want to match up everything to make sure all the parts are correct, and then proceed on transferring. And it comes with new gaskets, so you're going to have to replace your old gaskets. So just know that when you're going back in, and make sure you don't leave the old one. If it gets stuck on there, just double check. So thanks for watching, and until the next video, I'll see you guys then, and I'm out.